Season recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Coyote Craig is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, what do you got?
This guy comes in the game with an ERA, a career ERA in the low twos. Talk about tough to hit. They have not figured him out yet, and I'm not sure they will today. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, second baseman, Donnell Mitchell.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he lays off the slurve. 1-2 now. Just 50 degrees here in Chicago for first pitch, as you can feel that October chill coming right in off Lake Michigan. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1 out, nobody on. ball 2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. Sam Money stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. When you talk about him, you look at him and you say, rare talent, rare combination. Why? Speed and power. He's got both, and not many guys can say that. He's an elite, dynamic player, and he should be fun to watch in this one.
Jesse Hahn will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, we'll see a lot of fastballs from him, but primarily the one that is running from that arm side into the hitter. You'll see some guys get knocked back off the plate. You may see somebody get knocked down, but it's not intentional. He's really just trying to get that good movement that maybe jam the hitter. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And I'm looking at Jose Iglesias. Talk about flash and flare and come up with the sneaky plays. Wow, he is slick out there at short.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Rex Ryan.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Wiz on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, second baseman, Leo Bryant.
At the plate, Leo Bryant. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Wiz sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And so with two away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Into the box, Nate Primetime. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hahn into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, schoolboy Wiz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. High in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at ball one. Here's the 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting seventh, center fielder, number 2.
Striding into the box, Adam Eaton. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Hey now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here it comes, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Three and 2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
2-0, here it is. 2-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Settling in now, Chris Helm. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Chris Helm.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. John Anderson waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now batting, John Anderson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
In now, David Hampton. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Jason Hayward now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. One 0 count. Here it is. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. Score the runner from third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in his start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Runner at second here with one man out. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Coyote Craig. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
One and one.
One ball.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Hahn sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Leo Bryant.
Into the box now, Leo Bryant, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball two now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3 runs already home here. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Craig rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early goings.
Stepping in now, Nate Primetime, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. Out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Four runs here in this half inning. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Belt is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go now to the top of the third. Cubs lead it 4-1. At the plate, Jesse Hahn. 9-1-2 due up.
Jesse Hahn.
Into the windup and the pitch. Low with the slurve there, 1-0.
Well, we know he had a long half inning out there pitching. Now he's leading off the inning. He's probably going to take some pitches, try to get himself a little bit of rest and work that other pitcher and not have to get right back into an inning.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Bryant backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Donnell Mitchell.
Striding in once again, Donnell Mitchell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
In there, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard hit to first. Helm takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Helm. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Helm.
First pitch of the at bat on its way, and a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tapper up the line. Tough play for Moustakas. No problem here. 1 away.
The catcher, number 9, John Anderson.
So striding in, John Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, David Hampton. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hit hard but foul. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. Now at the plate, Sam Money comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And the pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And this is fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Number 3, Schoolboy Wig.
Into the box, Schoolboy Whiz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward is after it. But this will land foul shy of the wall.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Anderson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Fielder, Jason.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's another 2-2. And Hayward has a base hit.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Schwarber.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Standing in now, Coyote Craig, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. None out. Runners at first and second. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. There's one. On to first. So they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses ball 1.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there. But look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that runner at third base. So he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch. And he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
Hahn sets. 1-0 on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed. But he had the patience to lay off them.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Mets 1. Stepping up now, Jesse Hahn comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hahn.
In there, 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Donnell Mitchell. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 3-0 now.
Well, that's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Bryant is there for it. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Leo Bryant. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Now here's the pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. And he's set down, one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Ready for another shot now, Nate Primetime. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Arturo Becerra is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Becerra.
Into the box now, Chris Helm. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
From the belt, the pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. The run scores from second, make it 5-1.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, John Anderson down the third baseline. And he is going to get him at first base. And my goodness, that was a highlight reel effort.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Standing in now, David Hampton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that 2-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a line drive. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Digging in and looking for more, Sam Money. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 3, Schoolboy Wiz.
Digging in to try it again. Schoolboy Wiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and out of here. A two-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. His first homer here in the series, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. Prime time. Gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
The left fielder,
oh, and that was
52.
a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Mets 3. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Addison Russell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Addison Russell.
In there for strike one.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Number 15 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And now a pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Cespedes will turn for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Mark Canha will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 20, Mark Canha.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
One and one. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. He'll try again. 1-2. This is foul right side. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Donnell Mitchell.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donnell Mitchell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. No, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at bat for him to battle.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Alexander.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Back up the middle, and Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
That's a big base hit right there. Now you've moved the tying run to third base with just 1 out. And there's a lot of things the offense can do now. Will they sack bunt? Will you get a sacrifice fly? Would they steal the runner from first to third, maybe steal? Matt, this is so exciting. There's so many possibilities.
Stepping in now, Sam Money. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
2-0 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a line drive. That'll get the tying run home and possibly more than that. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, you love it when you come back late in the game, and all of a sudden you get a 2 RBI hit. You find yourself, you were down 1, now you're ahead. Let's see if the pitching can hold on now.
In now, Schoolboy Wiz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready with the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs 5. Steven Golson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Steven Golson.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
The batter, number 6.
Into the box,
Second baseman,
Leo Bryant.
Leo Bryant.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Wiz on the move. One away.
The batter, the shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Ready once again, Nate Primetime. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. And he pops him up back behind second base. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Helm.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Helm, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now here's the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Set to deal on 2-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, and we're all even now at 6-6. Michael Moreland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Michael Moreland.
Standing in, Jose Iglesias. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Getting late here at Wrigley Field. These two clubs have battled all throughout this one, as you can see on the line score. We're all square as they play inning number 8. Stepping up now, Adam Eaton. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ground ball right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake Diekman will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Matt Reynolds will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 17.
Into the box now, John Anderson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And that misses inside 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's really struggled with his command in this game. No doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So digging in now, David Hampton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. This ball will be chopped foul. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Kyle Schwarber would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. And a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. 1-0 pitch. Off and running is Hayward. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael Moreland.
Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. As a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. From the belt, the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway. Albert DeVoe will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Donnell Mitchell.
Stepping in, Donnell Mitchell. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1 fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fouled back. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Up next for the Mets, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Sam Money. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
The 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch, and the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. Weird still tied 6-6. Robert Gesellman enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. So striding in, Chris Bryant. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Ball 3.
3 ball. No strike.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now to the plate, Leo Bryant. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Skied into straightaway right. Wiz is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate Primetime.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Nate Primetime. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. And this one gets away. And they will claim game two as well as they walk off a winner.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.